the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. And a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
At the 29-yard line.
Come on, come on.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. This ball caught by McIntosh. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Cleveland. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
After try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
11.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Again, it's Burrow. Throw that side complete to Chase. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the
Here we go.
47-yard line.
Right 80. Dot.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Yeah, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
12.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
49-yard line.
2nd and 6. Sanders. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Set.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Oh, able to avoid him. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down is Burrow. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Campbell making the catch. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
To throw is Sanders. Open man, that's Campbell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Set now this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Quick throw there is incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just called it an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 15.
Turbo
And
hot.
the Bengal first down.
180. Playing hot.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Burrow.
1190.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
12.
On third, diving for the end zone, the ball's knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I mean, how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble. Recovery as they start first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
19 yards. That's another Browns first down. first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tag! Viking 18!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set! Set the Eagles!
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Finding space at the 40. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Cole Kmet in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
11 MT.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Let's get set. 180. 180.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Burrow changing the look.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
11.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Burrow's going to keep it himself.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. 4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Here's Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
19,
41-yard line.
9. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19, 65. Ready.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Sanders. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60.
Sanders to throw. That is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go. 180. Play hot. Hot.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Play hot. 180. Play hot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down,
here we go.
Holding them to a short gain.
180. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Play hot.
Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Back to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Second and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, 19, lock, Cowboy 80.
Sanders. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking middle, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Browns on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, 68.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hands it off out of the gun.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Sanders.
Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown Brown.
And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to make up with his big tight end, complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Here we go. Light it.
Now it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here now a third down and 8.
Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
11, Thomas.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
180.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete to Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now Burrow.
First down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back ball 80. Viking 18.
To throw is Sanders. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 14.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Taken down.
11 MTK.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, a forced mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Here's Sanders.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Burrow. To the sideline and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Cleveland, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.